It's the two.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing,
well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So glad you could join us here at the Phillips Arena, the home of the Hawks in Atlanta. And, of course, Thiago Splitter. I think they're still searching for someone to step to the plate.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the Beast in its shooting guard. David Lee is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor, and it's Best in at the point guard position. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's see if they can lock them up.
Thank you very much, Doris. So it's mainly about defense for them early on.
And it won't just be early. I mean, it'll be about D all game long.
Yeah, and he made that point very clearly and emphatically to Doris and his players. I think we're going to see an intense defensive performance today.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following Paul Millsap's three, the shot's good from the Beast.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
That's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for to start off this game. Picked by Lee. Here's Best. Teague covering. Best can't hit. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Teague kicks to Korver. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Korver's got his second bucket of the night.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Now the pass to the Beast. Philadelphia moving the ball around. That is good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
T kicks to Muscala. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Teague, here we go, misses from short range. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Offensive rebound, Okafor makes it off the glass.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Noel's checked in.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Dishes to Okafor. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Best. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And
you know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Noel against Millsap. Picked by Okafor. Covington passes to the Beast. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cranes the three-pointer. The Beast's got 12 points in the game.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
Here's Millsap. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Schroeder. Feeds it to Covington. Cephalosha with the steal. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
A moment now to see the stats for the Beast. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Ilyasova comes in for Paul Millsap. Thomas checked in for Cephalosha. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for T. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And both free throws good for Covington.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Pass to Hardaway. He kicks it to Thomas. He dishes it to Ilyasova. It's rebounded by the Beast.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
From deep. And the 76ers get it back. And Noel throws it down.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Now here's Ilyasova. 17 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor. Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Covington's shot is off.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
The feed to O'Quinn. There's the pick. they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The 76ers lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by Thomas. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's the Beast. From the top of the key, he buries it. The Beast's got 14.
My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. 76ers ahead. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Korver at the 3 with Paul Millsap at the 4. Teague out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Muscala in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Millsap misses. The 76ers leading by 3. Picked by Okafor. Outside Landry. Passes it to the Beast. For the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. Double team on Millsap. Shoots from 14. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Jeff Teague.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He finished with 39 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Teague. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. No good there off the double clutch.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
No good from the Beast. The Hawks trail by 7. Last break here. Here come the Hawks. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And he gets it to go. And that's 23 points for Freak.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Korver. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And it's Schroeder missing.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's the Beast. Teague covering. Pass to the Beast. The tray. They get it back. Landry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The 76ers #1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Now here's Teague following the shot by Carl Landry. And Teague, here we go. And he drops it in from the low post. Teague's got 4 this quarter.
chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA rank. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
No good from the Beast. The Hawks trail by 6. And here is Teague. He has 6. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. Out to the right wing. It's deflected. And now the 76ers on the break.